Hey everybody, the Great Pikmin 679 and welcome back to Let's Play Pokemon Scarlet and Violet, the Teal Mask. Last time we helped Puin and catch a Blood Moon Ursaluna and got to hear some old music from a once familiar land of Hisui. Oh, and we also met the legendary Pokemon for this DLC, in case that wasn't obvious in the last episode as well. This time we're continuing with the main plot of the story and hoping to finish it all today. Good morning to you, Goy. Hey, Goy, good morning. He's awake, huh? Wanna go see the last signboard? Okay, go first. It's supposed to be. Who's got business with me? Seriously, he's spending all his time with you. That's so unfair. You can be such a jerk. What did you just call me? What's his deal? You used to know better than to talk back to me like that. That's enough, Carmine. Be kind to your younger brother. I was being kind. It's not like you hit him or anything. Oh. Anyway, we've got more important things to discuss, right, Goy? Go on, so grab that thing you have. My face home, obviously. No. Anyways, it's about this mask. Could this be? This mask? It belongs to that poor ogre. Where did you find this? We bumped into it. The ogre, I mean. Yesterday at the Festival of Masks. I tried to argue to it all nice and everything, but it dropped that mask and... yeah. I never would have thought that the ogre would still be gracing a festival with such a presence. Huh? Well, what do you mean, still? I thought the ogre was a scoundrel that attacked the village. I suppose it's time I told you, Carmine. You see, the truth of what happened with that ogre is the other way around. The other way around? What do you mean? You should hear this too, Goy. You also met the poor ogre, or Ogerpon, as it's rightly named. Let me tell you the true story, as passed down through our family for generations. Do go on. This is going to be a bit of a long story to tell, is that alright? I just have to change voices from episode to episode, did you notice? This story has been passed down in our family by word of mouth. I learned it from my father. It's a story of truth. A story that must never be told to the rest of the village. You must never speak of it to others. Okay. A long, long time ago, a man and an ogre came to Kitakami from a foreign land. The people of the village feared the man and the ogre who looked so different from them. And so they refused to let travelers come anywhere near the village. The man and the ogre were saddened that the villagers did not welcome them. But they were happy just to have each other. They settled quietly in a cave on the mountain. There was only one villager who pitied the two travelers, the village mask maker. He made several masks for the man and the ogre. The masks were brilliant works, adorned with gems that the man brought from somewhere far away. By wearing these masks, the travelers could hide their true faces and mingle with the villagers. The man and the ogre were overjoyed. They thanked the mask maker for his kindness. Wearing the mask, the man and the ogre started secretly joining the village festival. The mysterious pair soon became the talk of the village because of their brilliant masks. In fact, rumors about them quickly spread far and wide, even to distant lands. But rumors of exquisite shining masks attract more than just innocent curiosity. A group of greedy Pokemon soon made their way to the land of Kitakami. These Pokemon sneaked into the cave in which the man and the ogre lived. They tried to make off with the masks, which were carefully stored away. The man happened to be there. he managed to hold on to one of the masks. But it was not strong enough to protect them all. The Pokemon stole the other 3 masks. Several hours later, when the ogre returned to the cave, it found its beloved home in ruin. All that was left were the signs of the struggle and the teal mask. The ogre donned the mask and went down to the village, perhaps to search for its friend. It found the greedy Pokemon there, gloating over their stolen masks, and defeated them. The villagers, of course, had no idea what was happening or nor why. All they saw was the raging ogre, and they felt great fear. The villagers of the 3 Pokemon had fallen trying to protect the village from the ogre. To honor their sacrifice, the villagers named them the Lower 3 and entered them with care. Wounded and weak, the ogre returned to its cave, alone, and with great sadness. That's terrible. It's even conveniently that it started raining during the cutscene, I think. Ogerpon didn't deserve that. They're the worst. This story's been told to... Everyone's been told the complete opposite of the truth. They gotta hear about this. Calm yourself, Carmine. I told you a way to keep it to yourself. But, Grandpa... The villagers believe their own version of history. They revered the Loyal 3, so how are they react to being told that they got it all wrong? They'd probably get angry? Exactly. Back when this all just occurred, the mask maker, that is to say, our ancestor, tried desperately to tell the truth of the matter. But nobody would take him seriously. In fact, it's said he was persecuted as a heretic. Oh, that really gets my blood boiling. In the end, the mask maker chose to protect his descendants, us, by keeping his mouth shut. However, he kept the truth alive, passed down from generation to generation as a family secret. I see. Kiki doesn't know the whole story yet, does he? He shouldn't know. I've certainly never spoken to him about it. Why do you ask? I don't know. He just really seems to like the ogre. He's practically obsessed. And he's been trying to one-up me as if he knows more about Ogerpon than I do. Well, I can't say what's going on with the boy, but he was always a sensitive child. It wouldn't surprise me if he's somehow intuited the truth. That was a word. I promise to tell Kieran the whole story when the time is right. Until then, take care not to breathe a word of the truth to anybody. I really can't tell Kiki met the ogre. Now about that mask you showed me, I noticed the jewel on its forehead was chipped. I might be able to fix it. Would you mind leaving the mask with me for a little while? Oh, maybe it got chipped when it fell down the stairs. Since Grandpa's offering, let's get it all nice and fixed up before we give it back to Ogerpon. 9. Don't you worry, I'll be sure to take good care of this. Gee, it's like he was listening in the whole time. I want to see Ogerpon again, but getting its mask fixed will have to come first. For now, we should carry on with the orienteering before Kiki gets suspicious. Certainly somewhere in town, and not suddenly was just overhearing the whole conversation and story not too long ago. Nope, totally not. Oh, hey, Goy. So I was gonna ask, what were you and my sis just talking about? Nothing much. Oh, I see. So, about the science, the last one's a bit of a hike away. It's in the Paradise Barrens on the other side of the only mountain. We'll indeed head over the mountain down toward the northwest. You go on ahead, I'll catch up. Why'd you lie to me? Because the plot told us to lie to you. It's all because the plot told us to lie to your face. It's all because the plot demanded us that we lie. It's all because the plot demanded that we had to do so. It's all because the plot demanded about it. It's all because the plot wanted to. Those pass. These are Paradise Barrens. Pretty lonely place, huh? According to the old legends, the ogre used to be seen and he lost. Hey, before we check out the sign, could you battle me? Down must, I guess. Okay, sure. Not that they needed to be healed, but okay. This time I win! I want to win! I want to win, so I got this! Right. Just swapping out for a type that resists all of your stuff. Polymath. Now it's the time to shine. Diplins, yeah, Diplins. I don't know if it's happened before, but you know. Evasive is spell. Ow. Nice crit. Pew! Ah, I started thought things through. It was supposed to go like this. Speedfall. Oh no, a haze. It's not like I can do it again. Boop. Speedfall. I'm getting you to waste your turns. I'm getting you to waste your turns. Extra damage. And that's how a different normally looks. There, I said regularly looks, which I mean is one thing, but certainly isn't that. Okay. Well, you did the best, Diplin. That's all I can say. Paralyzed. It's a ferret. Why? Why does it have to be like this? Why? Almost knocked itself out. This match is over. It's all because I'm too weak. I lost. Just because I'm weak. That's why I... We should go check out the site. Come on, let's get this over with. If you see a shadowy figure approaching you outside of the twilight, be wary. Don the mask at once and hide your face. Do so, whether the shadow is man or monster, you will pass each other by as fellow mask wearers. If you should meet the shadow when you have no mask in hand, then pray that it is only a man. If it is, you will live to see another day. You will never forget your mask again. But if it is the ogre, you will meet your end, as do all humans whose faces are seen by it. Once it sees your face, your soul will be forfeit, and you shall never return to the village. In the old days, everyone carried masks wherever they went, and the one who made those masks was actually my great-great-great-great-grandpa's great-great-great-great-grandpa or something. So stories are true. I mean, I don't think any of the stuff about the ogre stealing souls is true or anything, but it is true that a family used to make masks. Our family has a long line of mask makers. Even my gramps can make them. I've heard that the reason we hold the Festival of Masks is because our ancestors came up with the idea. But I don't really like what they wrote on the sign here. Just because the ogre seems sort of scary, everyone got all afraid of it and drove it away from the village. I'm pretty sure the ogre must have been lonely on its own. Have to hold on like that. Treat it like some kind of outcast. You're definitely right. You think so too? Huh, boy. Want to take the last photo? I feel there's some sort of tension in here. I don't know about you. Well, we're all done with our assignment now. I've got to get strong with my Pokémon. And I'm gonna head home. Come on, Koi. Carmine wanted to tell you something. That's waiting at her place. She said you better get a move on and don't keep me waiting. Thanks for the heads up. Also, thanks to the camera for not following me directly for a moment there. Koi, you took your sweet time. I want to talk to you before Kiki wakes up. I wanted to feel dear Ogerpon's mask, but I only need one more too if I want to do a proper job of it. Yeah. According to Grandpa, we need to get a crystal cluster from the bottom of the crystal pool. I mean, we could just return the mask as it is, but I think it would make Ogerpon real happy if we fix it up first. And it's a nice thing to do. Especially now that I've heard the real story. I just want Ogerpon to be happy, you know? I'm sure Ogerpon would be pleased to know you care so much for it. Right? Morning, Grandpa. Ah, good morning, Kieran. Yeah, do whatever you want, sis. Excuse me, I don't need that kind of attitude from you. I got stuff to do, okay? What's his problem? He's been all bent out of shape since yesterday. I don't know. He spent the evening in his room without doing so much as without so much as a bite of dinner. Are you sure it's not just jealousy growing inside of him, Carmine? Are you sure it's not that? It worked out in favor, but at what cost, Carmine? Was supposed at the top of Oni Mountain. Obviously not too keen on our side is heading up the mountain, but I think we can make an exception for you. Say you and I go for a hike to find ourselves at a crystal cluster. Man, this friendship is about to end real freaking quick. Yeah, it makes sense. Tail crystals are just up here. Where's Dwayne's at? Hey, Ogre, come on, get along with this you. This is the crystal pool, but you didn't expect it to be so pretty, huh? The crystals here are always shining. Isn't that strange? There's even a weird rumor that you can meet people here who've passed away. Now we just need to get a little bit of the crystal from the bottom of the pool so we can fix the mask properly. Wait, you want me to jump in? Well, yeah, I can't swim, and besides, my clothes would get soaked if I did it. If you got a weird name to Pokemon, why don't I? You'll be fine. Wasn't that an earthquake? No, my Nautic is gonna block our path! This one looks strong. You're awful lucky that I'm around. I could have handled this by myself. 73, okay, this is that. I'm desperately gonna need to level up our Pokemon at this point. Sheebus! Tree, come on, let's finish this. I went by doing absolutely nothing. Jeez, that surprised me. I think about it, Pokemon like that one do show up from time to time. You know, you're pretty handy to have around about it, aren't you? All I did was nothing. I don't know what you're talking about. Oh look, you conveniently dropped something. Hey, is that? Crystal Cluster. A cluster of the crystals found within the crystal pool. They sparkle brilliantly and are apparently necessary to repair a certain mask. Maybe it's the extra Pokemon you fought? The energy coming from those crystals at the bottom of the pool. I knew it! Miss Blair? I knew Carmine, and Gory too. I thought you were paired with other students. Did you decide to switch things up? I'm sorry, Miss Blair, but this place is actually pretty special. I'm not a big fan of outsiders just wandering around up here. I'm aware that this is sacred ground, yes. I did give permission from the caretaker, though. Was that not sufficient? Why did you come here? Oh, just doing a bit of field research. I was interested in the properties of the water here. And well, my hunters were on the money. You see, the crystal pool's water emits energy of the same wavelength as terrestrial energy. Though I have no idea why that is. Once I figure that out, I might be able to stabilize the terrestrial phenomenon and reach other than Paldea. Ah, I see. Well, we've got somewhere to be, so let's head back away. If I could just get the terrestrial phenomenon to reliably reach us other than Paldea, that should bring me one step closer to Telpagos. You're working at. I just noticed we're writing on Noctowers here instead of Corviknights. Well, instead of the Squawkabillies. Pretty neat, nice change of detail. Didn't have to go out of the way for it, but it's nice. I mean, preferably, since there's no Squawkabillies here, it would make sense. Hey, Grandpa, we got the crystal cluster you needed. Boy, Carmine, I'm so sorry. Huh? Did something happen? Kieran, he went off as the mask. What? Why would Kiki do that? Did you tell him about the ogre or something? I haven't said a word. Why? I'm sorry. No, you wouldn't just go around blabbering to him like that. Kieran seemed to be headed to Loyalty Plaza with the mask. I think it would be best for you two to go after him. Koi. Kiki, what do you think you're doing? You two knew, didn't you? You knew that the ogre wasn't a real bad guy in the stories. The Loyal Three were the real bad guys, but the ogre's the one that gets treated like an outcast. You knew? And you two did the same thing to me. You treated me like an outcast when you went with the ogre. I'm sorry, I didn't mean... You're no different than the soldiers back then. You know how much I love the ogre. You acted like you didn't know anything, but you were laughing at me behind my back all along. That's not what happened at all. Liar! You're a liar! What's gotten into you, Kiki? You're acting real off today. Koi, battle me. If you win, I'll give you back the mask. So come on, battle me already. Okay, well. Okay, let's do this then. Get to your position. I'm not gonna hold back music, you hear me? I know this isn't right, but I can't just hand over the mask to you. I really should be leveling up my Pokemon instead of keeping them at this level. Next attack. I have the feeling if I don't use those, I'm going to be here for a bit. Ow. Oh no, not my special defense anyways. Stop rolling my special defense that I already put up. Nice quit. What can't you do? You're like the hero in a story. My God. Ah, frick. Damn it. That guy good, huh? I can't beat you, Koi. I will win! Max defense. Because I have a feeling you'll be spamming that move for quite a while. Although, I like how we're having a battle here and nobody else is seeming to pay any mind to us. You know, as is the natural environment of battling in a nutshell. At least in a Pokemon game, it feels like. Alright, now it should be good enough for the rest of the battle, hopefully. Wow, that's even weaker. Nice knowing ya. Poliwrath. Wasted another flying type move on this Pokemon now. I'm gonna try nonetheless. I need to get this right. I'm gonna make sure to get the right commands. Miss. I don't know you're planning to use that. So if I actually buff myself with this, or is this beforehand, now that I think about it. First like it's a normal round here. And I still lost. You tried your best, Cleveland. Well, buddy, I hope you're prepared for a deja vu. Ow! Phew! I can come back for this. I got this. I got this! Can you use haste? Yep. Got you. Why will I want you, pal? Boom! Yeah, lower my evasiveness. Huh. Actually, I didn't know that the shiny person's attack color actually changes. Interesting. The more you know. That's actually a pretty neat detail I wouldn't have noticed otherwise. Thanks for showing me that, Kieran. And a Cramorant. Not much you can do against the Steel Dragon, I guess. That's about all over the place. Hit thyself. Well, of course not. Always feels like the game is more inclined to let you get hit by yourself and confused more times than the opponent actually does. Why? Why can't I be as good as you? Oh man. Ah! Ow. Kiki, are you alright? Here, I promised. Say hi to the ogre for me. Hey, listen Kiki, I apologize for... I'm going home. I'm sorry about my dad, he's normally not like this at all. Do you think most people act up like that around Kieran's age? I don't know. Fine. I shouldn't have let a teenage angst get to my head like that. I don't know what to do with him. I think he might have done something to take him off.